This show is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. You are your greatest asset. It's time you started investing in that. Visit betterhelp.com/double toasted and take care of you.
You took the words right out of my guts.
Come, y'all know y'all want to do it. Y'all know y'all want to do it. It's me, Mario. I looked at this and I said, I know this. Somebody has to be in on a joke here. Did Jared Leto just come in and just do what he wanted to do after he got hired and they couldn't find nobody else? To stop him? Just got back from Chicago, but we got more shows coming up. So you can catch us in Miami. And then the next day in Orlando, that's going to be January 20th and January 21st. And then you can see us in Dallas, Texas, February 18th. Go to x1entertainment.com to get your tickets. But if you go below, you can get tickets for these remaining shows over here. And Martin.
Yes.
You're a stylish man right here.
I try to be.
You wear a lot of Gucci.
I do not.
Yeah. Don't be ashamed of it, man. I know you got Gucci drawers on right now, don't you? You got Gucci all up in your ass crack, don't you?
Nah, I'm not about the labels, but I get your point.
Yeah. That's why you wear the underwear, so you don't show it.
Sure.
I know you like feeling that Gucci on your ass. Oh, Martin, I bet if only you knew. Ooh, there is a story in your pants right now.
Really?
Yes. It's an incredible...
Sex and murder, I imagine.
Oh, it's an incredible story. Sex, murder, wealth, betrayal. Martin, you got Game of Thrones going on in your pants right now. And Martin, I heard you say, did you say murder?
Yes.
Man, there's a little bit of that going on.
Some of that, yeah.
Oh, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, people, we've all heard the saying, more money, more problems. But goddamn, Gucci, y'all must got a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Because y'all got a lot of problems. Shit, money bought everything, including stupidity. Yeah, people talking about a house of Gucci over here. It's Gucci. It's a big worldwide name brand that all the rappers love. Everything. Even got his own saying now. I'm Gucci.
I know.
Yeah. Is this
Gucci?
Movie? Yeah. Is this movie Gucci? We'll find out. This is based on a book, actually, called The House of Gucci. But it has a longer title that they didn't put on the movie poster right there. A sensational story of murder, madness, glamour, and greed.
I think they were going to use the full title, but then after that whole Harley Quinn thing, they were like, let's not do that.
No, ain't nobody. Just say Gucci. You didn't have to put, you didn't even have to put that house up on there.
Right.
As we say, this is the murder and the madness and the betrayal and the mayhem. What is all this about? Can you narrow it down a little bit? Be more specific? Why, yes, we can. This tells the supposedly true story of how Patricia Reggiani, played by Lady Gaga, married Mauricio Gucci, played here, as you can see, by Adam Driver. Now, you probably think that this is a story of, how did Gucci begin? Was it this man that started? No, people. Gucci had long been in the game at this point. It's just that the son here, Mauricio Gucci, when he met Patricia, she came from, I don't know, just a simple truck family. Probably, maybe, you know what? If they just running trucks and trucks out there, they have a truck business and they got money, then they must be tied to the mob, probably. At least that's what the father said.
That's the first thing I thought.
That's the first thing, you know what? And that's the first thing old Papa Gucci thought over here. Rodolfo Gucci, played by Jeremy Irons, who he is not in these scenes rated, by the way. We'll talk to him in a little bit. So old Rodolfo cuts Mauricio off. If you married her, you are out of my life. Notice I did not do that with an Italian accent. Right. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I know where this is going.
Yeah. And he cuts him off, and at first, it's cool. Man, who needs all that pesky money anyway? Money just brings you unhappiness. Money just brings you problems. Money doesn't buy happiness, contrary to the belief. And everything is fine. But then Papa dies, and at that point, Mauricio is forced to take his father's shares, bringing him into the business, something that puts him at ends with his Uncle Aldo, played by Al Pacino, and his cousin Paolo, who's played by Jared Leto in here.
And a ton of makeup.
And a ton of rubber and makeup in this, and crazy greasy-ass hair. Oh, and what started out as a very, very loving marriage, well, once that Gucci got up in it, that curse you, Gucci, well, that just tore the marriage apart, too.
The cursed money.
The cursed money. They say the name Gucci itself is cursed at this point. But hey, it's all worth it for fashion. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer for House of Gucci.
Your name is in the history books.
I like the way somebody said, I wonder how many times Corey's going to use the word Gucci. Mother, talking about a movie called House of Gucci. I'm going to use it a lot with characters with the last name Gucci. What the f*** talking about? Of course I'm going to use that.
Yeah, are you counting? How many is that so far?
Yeah, what the hell you think? A lot.
You are Gucci. You need to dress the part.
You think I'm bad? Hey, I tell you what. Do a drinking game. You tell me when you wake up.
It's sheep. I don't consider myself to be a particularly ethical person, but I am fair.
We're going to get into the review about this very fashionable movie, but first, as y'all know, we got to pay some bills around here, and I don't mind doing that because I want to thank our sponsor right now, Manscaped. And now, hold on, y'all. Just wait a minute.
Wait, come back.
I know y'all hear a lot about Manscaped, but you want to know what's in fashion right now? You want to know how to stay in fashion?
Tell me.
Keep your balls clean.
Ah.
And I say this is fashionable because I was doing it when it wasn't in fashion. And I'm not lying about this. And now they got a whole industry behind it right here.
Of course.
With Manscaped. And I'm going to keep on trimming. And now I can do that more comfortably with the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0.
Oh, you got a whole package.
I got you damn right. Got a whole package for my package over here. Look at this. This is nice, y'all. They sent it, and I want to bring it up and show you this because quite a package it is right here. It comes with a lot of things. I'm going to show you what I'm most proud of right here in this. Actually, let me pull it up right here because it comes with a lot, but the thing I want to talk about the most is the Lawnmower 4.0, and that is this device right here.
Very high tech looking.
It is. And let me tell you something. I love this. I know y'all hear a lot about Manscaped, and everybody talks about it, but I'm going to be honest with you. And then, again, I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. They didn't tell me to say this. I personally requested this.
Okay.
I asked to get this. I don't know if they would give it to me because they give it to a lot of people, but they gave it to me, and I am so far very happy and very pleased they did. Right before the show, right before, Martin, 5 minutes before you got in, I was in the bathroom shaving my balls right here.
Yeah, I sat in your driveway for about 5 minutes. I heard the noise. I'm like, I'm letting him finish whatever he's got going on.
Yeah, this is right here. Now, the reason why I love this is because as I said, I groom a lot, but I use the clippers I already have. And sometimes they nick the sack.
They can do that.
Yeah, I'm always.
Or they grab the hair the wrong way, and it's just like yank.
Yes. Now I tried this, and I'm gonna tell you, I tried this specifically to see if it would do that. Not at all.
Smooth shave, huh?
Not at all. My balls. You know why I love this? Because it makes my balls feel safe.
I gotta get one of those. Then.
No, I'm telling you, you do. It worked. And the cool thing about it, I cut it on. Let me see here. It might need a charge. I just pressed it. It needs to charge up. Damn, y'all saw it. It has a little headlight in front of it right there.
Oh, okay.
So you can
really see what you're doing.
Oh, there it is. I just did it. There it is right there. Look at it. Look at that light.
Yeah.
Hey, drop him, Marlon. Come here. Hey, do it yourself. You want to try?
Tyrese?
Oh, yeah, people. It works great. It works great. When I was done, I even used the body wash that they sent over. I did use this. So I cleaned up down there when I was finished.
Okay.
It has let me see here, ball toner right here, ball deodorant over here.
Okay.
I'm not being nasty, people. That's what they call it, the ball deodorant. And I got the weed whacker.
Oh, for your nose?
For your nose.
And your ears?
Yeah. Toes, whatever you want to. Yeah, no, it's very, very good. So, people, I'm telling you that I really do endorse this. I do. I use this. I'll use this every other day. I'm so grateful to have this. And I was even more grateful to get the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0, as you saw right there. But I received a lot more.
Awesome.
Very nice. Very nice. Christmas is on the way, y'all. So tell Santa or whoever is giving you gifts this year that you want the gift of clean balls.
Yeah. Black Friday's in 3 days.
Exactly. Or gift it to whoever has balls in your life. I want you to go to manscaped.com and put in the code TOASTED to get 20% off plus free shipping. I want to thank Manscaped for sponsoring and approving this video. And I want to thank all of you for your support. Now, everybody wants to get to the main question here. I ain't going to dilly-dally around right here. I'm going to try to answer this the best way that I can because you did not see this.
I did not.
I did. The question that people want to know, as with any review, is it good? And, well, that depends on what you define as good. What's your criteria for good?
Uh-oh.
I don't mean to be...
That's not a good answer.
I'm not trying to complicate things here. I'm not trying to be clever. I'm just saying... Now, here's the thing. Let me break it down for you right here. If we are applying the high standards of good filmmaking, we're talking about well-written script with great performances, beautifully filmed. Now, the beautifully filmed part, yes, people. Now, I can tell you that right there. This is Ridley Scott, y'all. So y'all know that this is good. At least it's going to look good. Mm-hmm. And it is beautiful, y'all. This thing is amazing. It looks amazing, and that's no surprise with Mr. Ridley Scott coming over here and helming this film. I look at that because I forgot this was Ridley Scott, and when I was watching the movie, I was like, "Damn, this movie looks good." Mm-hmm. As a film about rich fashion people should be. Every shot reflects style, is lavish. Whole movie looks like a fashion ad. Locations are beautiful, interiors are slick. You know what this is? It's like a James Bond movie where James Bond never shows up. And just people just go about their normal lives, or as normal as they can in this world. All of that stuff, costumes, art direction, cinematography, excellent. Excellent. The rest, not so good, or at least compared to what I've just talked about.
Are you sure? Because Ridley Scott was really talking about how bad superhero movies are. So I figure what he's going to put out is going to be excellent on all points.
Well, Lady Gaga is kind of a superhero, right? In a way. She always dresses up like one. True. Or super villain. I'm saying not as good as compared to what I just mentioned. All this other stuff, it's debatable on what you're coming in looking for. Now, if we're talking about entertainment value, I ain't talking about good. I'm talking about are you entertained?
Are you entertained?
Yes. If we're trying entertainment value and watching A-list actors being tricked into being into a Mexican soap opera, they're trying to make The Godfather, and they made a telenovela, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what? This could be nominated for Best Picture just because. I don't trust the Oscars no more.
No. I was reading just a group of critics like going over their list of what's best of the year. Yeah. And one person did mention this movie, and I was like, oh dang, I'm sorry I missed it. Then I talked to people who went to the screening, and they came back and said this shit was laughably bad.
It's, I'm not gonna say it's terrible. Laughable, yes, very, very much, man. Listen, I know I'm making this sound more complicated than it should be, but
yes, man.
But like I said, this is something where, like I said, if you want to come in and you just want to watch something and be entertained on a base level, then yeah, don't. But if for all those people talking about this is one of the best movies of the year and Academy Award winning material, Academy Award winning performances, no, I'm sitting up here putting both my feet down and saying, no. Just because you got all these A-list actors and all this amazing cinematography, they're doing their job on that level, but this is an illusion movie. Mm-hmm. It gives the illusion of, oh, it's important, it's heavy. So yeah, now we got to give it an Oscar, and they might. I'm not saying but it ain't. It's not that, y'all. I'm telling you right now, this shit is a glorified goddamn Univision movie, or TV show,
telenovela, yeah. See, that's why I said American Hustle, because that was one of those where it's like, man, this looks like a best of the year picture, and somehow it's not.
No. First of all, let's start out with these accents.
Okay.
Because look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not an accent expert. All right. So when I went in here, I didn't come in here being some kind of snob with my nose up in the air talking about, that doesn't sound authentic. Martin, you've been to Italy. Mm-hmm. You would know better than I would whether these are authentic or not. I don't know. I'm telling you right now, I don't know. But I will also say it didn't sound right from what I do know. If you are looking for authenticity in your Italian accents, I don't really think you're going to find it here. You'd be better off ordering that shit at the Olive Garden.
So how would you rank the different actors? Because just what I saw in the preview, Lady Gaga sounded pretty good.
She don't, no.
No?
No, hell no.
No, okay.
So the actors must have had a whole lot of creative freedom on here because everybody's doing their own thing.
See, you know what? There's so often you get that in a movie where the accents are if they're even attempting them, are from different regions. And I was like, why don't they gather everybody together and say, this is going to be the accent. Repeat after me. Yeah,
I'll tell you what happened. It feels like they had a voice coach, came in and tried to teach them. The moment he left the room, everybody said, F you.
You believe that they get me a voice coach?
Tell me what to do now. I'm Lady Gaga. I'll talk the way I want to talk.
I'm actually Italian. I mean, my parents are.
No, man. No, I'm telling you right now. And again, I'm not trying to come in here and be snide about this movie or anything. I'm not trying to talk about this movie for a laugh. I really am not. I'm just being honest with you, and I'm telling you what I'm just telling you what I'm getting here, man. First of all, I want to give big respects to Jeremy Irons because he didn't even try.
Jeremy Irons is one of the greatest actors, but when it comes to accents, he will do a German accent and he will do a British accent. And maybe sort of an American accent. That's it. There's this whole big movie where he's a South American landowner and has a thick ass British accent through the whole thing. Well,
good, because he brought it with him here. She got thicker. Jeremy Irons, that man, my man in here, he said. He saw all these other silly ass accents. He's like, nope, y'all ain't gonna make me look like that. You ain't gonna make me look crazy. Shit, you gonna get this British accent, which at least sounds real, which at least sounds authentic. Or you can get somebody else. But I'm not doing whatever that is over there. Everybody's talking like this,
Yeah.
Not him. You marry that way. He came here doing Shakespeare. He came here telling you marry that woman, you can get out of my life. I was like, he's in a totally different movie right now. Now, Al Pacino, I'll tell you what, Al Pacino, he actually did do an accent when he felt like it, which was like every 2 minutes. That accent was like a ghost. It just floated in and hovered for a little bit and just disappeared.
I mean, you imagine his feeling is like, hey, I am Italian. Whatever I say, it's the accent.
And that's a goddamn shame that he betrayed himself because that is not Italian. He came in and every now and then he'd say something and then he'd go back to say And I'm not saying these people did not give it their all. I'm just saying, man. Adam Driver. Now, Adam Driver, I would tell you, he was pretty cool in here, man.
Yeah.
Because he's putting in some good effort, man. Adam Driver, when he comes in, he's there to work. All right. Okay. Adam Driver, you can just tell this guy's a professional.
Okay.
That man is there to do the best job that he can. He's a professional. But it just sounds like Adam Driver trying to be Italian. That's
okay.
Yeah. I appreciate his work ethic. But it was Adam Driver. Shit, Kylo Ren and Mario. I'm not trying. See, that's why I had to say I ain't trying to be funny because it sounds like I'm sitting up
Oh,
here
you
just.
serious? You're not trying to be
I'm not.
funny?
I'm not gonna sit up.
You're on fire tonight.
Oh, and your girl Gaga, Lady Gaga. Now, her accent is actually very good. If she was playing my Turkish wife, Mia. if she was doing the Corey Coleman story, the double toasted story where she was Mia Coleman, if this was House of Coleman, it would be perfect. Cause I closed my eyes, I was like, Mia? Is she here?
Do you want to be left in the dust? Is that your legacy?
That ain't Italian, that's Eastern European.
Sort of counts.
It can't, but it might count, but that don't sound like that don't sound Italian.
Can I tell you? It really does.
Okay,
She sounds exactly like one of the tour guides we had.
Okay, then if that's why I said you've been there, so be it.
Aldo and Paolo, they're poison. They're an embarrassment to this company. And everybody knows.
I know you've been to Italy, man. That is not Italian right there. That is. She should be with a moose and a squirrel right now. But you know what? To show you I'm not hating on this, I would tell you, all these people are great enough actors to where they kind of surpass the accents.
Yeah.
Damn, she even got Adam Driver looking like me. We argue. That's me. He said he should play Corey Coleman. Yeah, I would tell you, man. These people, they came here. They came here and they came here to act, and that includes Lady Gaga. It helps. First of all, it helps that Lady Gaga. She is good in the movie, man.
Yeah.
I've
heard she was.
No, I'm sorry. I cannot get past his accent. The accent I think is just not that great. But she is good. As far as some people concerned, she could be doing this with a Chinese accent, and they wouldn't care, because they like Lady Gaga, and Lady Gaga. This role actually is it's a very good role, and so a lot of actors would try to covet this role, man, because it's a lot of things going on with this role here, a lot of range in this role. Sexiness, confidence, playfulness, scheming, emotional vulnerability, vengeance. It's a lot going on, and with her, she's there to embrace that role, man. She's enjoying herself. It looks like she wants to act. She's getting into it now. She already got that taste with Bradley Cooper over there, and now she's ready to go. And it helps that she actually looks like Patricia Rajani. It was a good casting as far as looks go.
Yeah.
Damn, she kind of like Michael Jackson right
She
there.
does right there, yeah. I was thinking that too.
Yeah, I wasn't saying nothing but shit. If Michael Jackson was around, he probably would have got this role. But yeah, it's very good casting, man. And she's enjoying herself. Al Pacino, Jeremy Irons, axes floating, coming and going, not that good, but they are all there. Hey, look, they can deliver their lines with believability. They give emotion with believability. So, they're all doing very well. It's watchable. It gets to a point where it doesn't matter. I mean, how many times we watch movies about Germany and everybody has a British accent.
Right.
But they were doing those British accents well. But as far as Lady Gaga goes, though, I'm talking about how great she is. And she is, man. She really is. I think she's got a bright future with acting, but she does. Let me see if I can find it here. She does get upstaged in this.
Really?
As good as she is, she completely gets upstaged by somebody. Jared Leto.
Oh.
Jared Leto, boy. Jared Leto, and this. So, people, I told you, they're trying to make The Godfather right here. And Jared Leto is, if this is The Godfather, Jared Leto is the Fredo.
Okay.
Yeah, just stupid and Weasley and cowardly.
I can handle things. I'm smart. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
Dumb like Jared Leto as Paolo Gucci. Boy, he's like Fredo. except a lot more stupid. He's like Fredo, just except a lot more cartoony, man.
Okay.
Because they made his ass look ridiculous. Warner Brothers, what y'all trying to do to this man?
I know.
This is first y'all made him a crazy ass joke, and now y'all doing him like this.
Yeah, it's almost. I mean, you got to figure he's the one saying this is what I want to do with this.
Yeah,
and they're like, I guess we got to let him.
I said everyone. I was talking about how everyone kind of sounds like a cartoon. He is a cartoon in this. This is ridiculous what they did to this man. He looks.
I mean, he's unrecognizable.
The makeup is great, but as far as the character goes, he looks like a cross between Ron Jeremy and the Penguin.
Yeah, right.
Rolled up in a bad leisure suit. And he's Ron Jeremy and the Penguin all rolled up, and he sounds like Mario. Papa, why don't you believe in me, Papa? It's so exaggerated. You don't believe me, do you?
No, I don't.
You think I'm playing with you?
I don't believe it till I see it.
Martin, I can show it to you, and you can see it, and not only that, but you can hear it, Martin.
Nobody has ever said that to me. Nobody.
Paulo, why don't you have your own line? Huh?
You took the words right out of my guts.
Come, y'all know y'all want to do it. Y'all know y'all want to do it. It's me, Mario. All the people, I looked at this and I said, I know this. Somebody has to be in on a joke here. Did Jared Leto just come in and just do what he wanted to do after he got hired, and they couldn't find nobody else?
Nobody else
to stop him? Did he already cash the check?
Well, that's kind of, like where Johnny Depp went when it's like, hey, when I do these crazy characters with makeup, people dig it. I'm going to do that all the time.
Yeah, but he did that with a pirate
and Barnabas Collins, the vampire, and Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. These are exaggerated.
All exaggerated fictional characters. Yeah. This fool is real. He's a real Martin. He's a real. He's real. He's a real boy, man. And the reason why I looked at this, I looked up, I said, I gotta see if this man is like this. And he really, I couldn't find any audio or video, but they really did exaggerate this man. That's him.
They just got an older guy to do that role.
Yeah, but they could have got an older guy, but I guess they want to get an award for makeup, maybe. But the dude, he's not that goofy looking.
No,
I even said, well, maybe later in life. And I looked at him later in life, and I was like, no.
They did him wrong.
They did this man dirty, man. This man coming, this is some creation that Jared Leto made or something. And he came in here and did this goofy shit.
Wow.
I would tell you this much, and this is a credit to Jared Leto right here. It's out there, but I could not wait for him to come back on. Every time he was gone, I was like, what Paulo at? That guy's cool, man. Yeah, it's crazy. And another movie, all these silly accents and these silly characters, exaggerated characters, they would make for a bad film. And they kind of pushing it right here. But the Gucci family, their story is so crazy that it kind of fits with the exaggerated everything else that they have here. When looking at this, it makes all the craziness that's happening, it makes all the trashiness feels appropriate. Mm-hmm. All the family backstabbing, sex, and murder, complete with Italian hitman.
Oh, of course. Got to throw those in there.
Well, yeah, two dudes looking like the mother 101 Dalmatian.
Horace and Jasper.
They look like the Italian Horace and Jasper. Horace and Jaspero. Man, yeah, complete with Hitman and complete with a psychic.
Oh. Yeah,
Selma Hayek is in this.
Okay.
Selma Hayek in here looking like an old brujas. Yeah, they got it in here. And this is part of the true story, apparently. Patricia went and got a psychic to tell her, guide her through her business in life. pretty much pushing her to insanity. And Selma Hayek is in this. And I tell you, Selma Hayek, when she got in, I really didn't think I was watching Univision because she fit right here perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, the first time they found her was on a TV screen. I was like, man, okay, now she gets it.
I see. An abuse of trust. An attempt to deceive you in your own house. You understand? It's your lipstick.
Boy, this was cool, too, because it was so much of a telenovela that they actually got a Mexican psychic up in here. Mm-hmm. Got themselves a bruja up in here. All right, so we're going to go full telenovela. Okay. Bring it home.
See, he's giving a clue to the audience. You see what I'm doing here, right?
No.
You don't think that's what it is? And that's not a wink and a nod.
No. No.
You don't think it was designed to be like a telenovela? No.
I think it was designed maybe to be sort of a more glamorized, trashy kind of story in the telenovela style. But this ain't the movie I think they set out to make. No, hell no. This is, it's hard, because with this, it's hard to tell, as with any biopic or story, it's hard to tell, what's accurate and what's Hollywood. The smaller details, they seem like I don't know about those. They got the broad strokes, they got all the key points of the story. How she married into the family, the murder, all the stuff that was going on with how people were just spending loads of money and losing power and doing stupid decisions. All that stuff, they got that. Smaller things, I don't know. I don't know if, because the movie kind of hints that maybe Patricia was a gold digger. But then they do some other things in there where like they would fine living a modest life for a while. So I don't know how true that is, along with some of the other things that are going on. I mean, really, I had a good time watching this. I was laughing my ass off a lot of the times. And when I did learn something, I was really brought into it when things started to go down, because it is a fascinating parallel that's happening here, because the more that Patricia is telling them like, hey, listen to me. You need to take care of this. They push her away as being just, some chick who just wants to come in here and get their money. And she ends up losing her mind. But she is right. Meanwhile, these assholes who thought that, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, go sit your ass down. Turns out they were all wrong. Terrible with money. Terrible at... I was like, how did Gucci even get that far?
Yeah.
Some of the decisions y'all were making. So it is some fascinating things that go on with the story.
Okay, now you want me back. Now I really want to see it.
Well, I mean, you see, I'm not trying to tell things. I'm not trying to tell nobody to see it or not to see it.
Oh, I know.
I'm just telling you that from what I see with this, I do not think that this is the movie they set out to make. As entertaining as it might be, it's uneven. It's like 3 different writers working on, working on 3 different movies. When Lady Gaga and Jeremy Irons and Al Pacino in there, they're doing a high drama. When Jared Leto comes into the picture, it's a straight up comedy. Serious comedy. This man has a line. They write lines that just don't even seem like it fit in this movie. They're lines from like a sitcom.
Oh, okay.
Jared Leto has a line where he says, "Just because shit looks like chocolate ice cream does not mean it's the same. Believe me, I should know." I was like, what kind of South Park shit is going on? I was like, is this the same movie? It's like, what are we watching here? Really, everybody's going by the beat of their own goddamn drum here. Everybody got their own accents. People writing different things.
Oh boy.
Oh, but yeah, man.
I don't know about the movie, but this review has been fun.
And it's the movie's fun. It's campy. It's silly. It's trashy. It's enjoyable to watch, but it's not the movie that they thought that they were making. But nah, man, it's entertaining for the right reasons sometimes, entertaining for the wrong reasons most of the time.
Okay.
But it's still cool. I'm still cool with it, man. If I thought that they were actually making this in a coherent kind of way, I would give this a matinee. I would give it probably a low matinee. I'm gonna give it a high rental. High as rental I can, because it's fun. It's fun to watch, man. Okay. The filmmaking looks great, but as far as where this movie's going, everything else, it's just uneven, and that's why I feel bad because I did have a good time with it, and I think some people will probably be able to look past those things that I'm talking about, and give this a higher rating, enjoy it even more. I really just don't think that this is an Oscar-worthy film.
Yeah.
Maybe in categories like makeup, cinematography, of course, sound, those kind of things. Yeah, art design, costumes. Yeah, in those technical categories. Yeah, man, take it. But nah, man, this don't deserve like best picture or anything like that.
Okay.
Especially like the best screenplay. Nah, but entertaining. I'm actually giving this a good review. Believe it or not. I'm being positive about it. I'm giving a very high rental.
Okay.
Like I said, man, watch it, y'all. Watch it. Take your friends and go to the theater and watch it. It's actually fun. Get drunk watching this. Man,
drink some Italian wine before you go.
Man.
Or during.
Drink anything. If you drink this and have some fun, and you will have a good time.
Okay.
Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts.